people have gone on their own little missions, so it's just going to be us. But that's okay. We are, after all, the main characters. I'll just put my ring on for good luck. So, let me talk to you about this plane. Obviously, we are in the Spitfire Mark 1A. Spitfire Mark 1A being the main workhorse of the Battle of Britain. The main thing which held back the German advance, even in the darkest of hours. So, of course, she held a special place in my heart, as well she should, Now, this is not a small battle, this is a large battle, but this is a small map, so we're going to be pretty quickly into the fight. Although, we probably don't want to be, so I'm actually going to swing quite hard left. And you'll see why in a moment, because obviously both our airfields are actually just damn near facing each other. So by swinging left, it gives us a short but noticeable opportunity to actually gain some altitude over the enemy, instead of flying directly at them, where we will almost certainly die. No data, apparently. But I somehow doubt that, because my OBS is working. Excellent connection. That's what we're looking for. So we're going to climb pretty hard, just to try and get out of trouble before we get into said trouble. It's never really a good idea to force the Merlin engine to work too hard, but unfortunately, just with the current situation we find ourselves in, we kind of have to. The Mark 1 Spitfire has a nasty habit of overheating quite significantly, so we're just going to hold that climb, essentially, just as hard as we can, to hopefully not get caught with our pants down. Okay, I-43. Do a little wing wobble, acknowledge the fact that he's with us. Alright, we don't want to fight the I-16s in the turn fight. We definitely need to have an altitude advantage over them, and it needs to be significant. Looks like I have altitude over everyone else, so let's turn in. Let's turn in, keep the engine on low for now. And just chug onwards as you were. P63 down low, including 4 I-16s though, so probably not is what I'm thinking. He needs to climb upwards. If he climbs directly upwards, I can save him. Alright, screw it. Looks like he's dead already. So, probably not then. Let's hit this P63. I don't want to go for the 2 I-16s, but I probably should do, because I think they're in a squad. So they could be an issue. It's an interesting reflection there. Making my plane look like it's black, essentially, but it's just the reflection of the trees. Right, going head on with the P63 was never going to go well for you. This P63 may well be dead before I get there. Saying that, he has killed like half of our team so far. Right, we can score a couple hits. And we can turn in nice and tight. Bring the guns around. And we're on him. But he's already dead, unfortunately. Yeah, Focke-Wulf got a nice solid hit on him, that's fair. We get an assist, but nothing more. So, at the moment, we won't be moving on to the next fight. Need to get a kill. I'm thinking Spook Taffy is probably a good option. He is going head on with a Focke-Wulf right now, so that's probably not best use of his plane. We score a hit, but nothing more. Let's flip around on him and see if we can get either a severe damage or kill. Looks like I'm not going to be able to finish that, but that's okay. We'll swing back around. Get another kill assist on the same guy. It's unfortunate for us, but we can still maybe get a kill. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 enemy fighters left. And they're all in front of me, so that's unfortunate. We'll see. See what we can do. There's always a chance, no matter how small, that we can finish one. Looks like there's down to 3 enemy fighters now. Two enemy fighters. I think we're going to be taking out the Mark 1 again. We may have played it a bit too cautious, unfortunately, but that's okay. I'd rather be cautious and alive than aggressive and dead. There is only one guy on the team left. It is that pt2. That VF109 is going to have a great run at him before I even get there, so odds of survival, not great for him, especially if he goes vertical like that, because the VF109 will certainly get him. He should be dead. He's dead. Alright, so unfortunately we don't move on in this fight, which means we have the dubious honor of having the first time where I didn't get a kill. And it does mean we have to take out the Spitfire Mark 1 again, which obviously we want to avoid doing this, because the more the more time we have to fly the same plane again, the higher the likelihood that we may not survive. Essentially, it's just a risk. So now, instead of having to not die in 16 battles in a row, now we have to not die in 17 battles in a row. You see how this steadily becomes more and more difficult the more times we mess this up. So let's try and not do this again. Ever. Rotate gear up. Start the thing again. A little bit laggy getting off the ground, but that's okay. She'll stabilize after a little bit. I think we're on an EU server, so that's why everything's just a bit... We're just going to keep cruising, essentially, is the plan. There really isn't much more to do than that, just to cruise and carry on. I think I'm going to have to turn the Warthunder chat off, because they're being Warthunder chat. As soon as you hear someone talking about the Chinese and Warthunder chat, you know it's probably time to turn it off before they say something stupid. Could you join? Yeah, you can jump in next match, it's fine. Just, you know, same rules that we've had for the last bit of the challenge. I don't want you trying to save me too much. Like, just fly as you would normally. Because the whole point of the challenge is it's got to be difficult. BF-110s could be a target. They do have a rear gunner. To be honest, usually in Warthunder, like the bombers, the heavy fighters, they're easy targets. Something which you can pick and kill nice and quickly. But nowadays in this challenge, definitely going after a bomber comes with it a sense of urgency. Because you gotta get the gunner or the pilot quickly and effectively before they get a chance to snipe your engine, or worse still, your pilot. If they snipe your engine, it's possible that you can limper home. If they hit your pilot, you got no chance. Still, last time we had to do this battle again because we were too cautious, so it's probably definitely time to take a bit of a risk. Okay. Hit me a couple more times than I would have liked, but we're still okay. I don't think he's got I can't bomb. Severe damage. Okay, we get that kill. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I know they have a sale on right now. To be honest, I actually wasn't planning on getting any of the premiums. That is an aircraft destroyed. So, fortunately, our job is in fact complete. So we can go and park her up at the airfield, get her repaired. There's no need to continue on. We did take quite a couple of hits. Looks like my bulletproof glass actually did something for once in its life. Since our cockpit is damaged, apparently, although I don't see any bullet holes in said cockpit, so I don't know if they were really, you know, was it really hit? Do I see any bullet holes anywhere in my aircraft? I don't. Warthunder, Gaijin, could have sworn they had bullet holes in aircraft. Yeah, they definitely do. Interesting. Anyway, none of the damage is really severe, apart from the damage to the tail. That's, potentially that could be not great, but it's not bad enough to bring us down. We can definitely park her up nice and easily. We seem to be in volcano land. And I think this should be a nice and easy one to the 2B without too much trouble. Follow the landing lights in. And hard turn to the left. Hard turn to the right. Get to about 260 before you put the landing gear and the flaps down. Ooh, took some damage to the flaps, that's okay. She's hit, but she's okay. Ooh. Okay, well, we're officially running out of runway here, Spitfire, so touchdown. Flaps up, so we lose some of that lift that the wings are generating. Brakes on, and we will survive that. And we are down. Just like that. 13 seconds to repair because my crew is legendary on the Spitfire. It's funny, I'm using my airline tickets to go to the Dominican Republic as a coaster right now. Okay. And also, when the screen goes black, I can see my stupid face staring back at me in my TV. That's right, I'm one of those people that plays on a TV. To be fair, it's better for your eyes to play on a TV, because you can have it further away. You don't have to be right, you know, next to it. So I can keep it at more than arm's distance, probably about 3 arms distance. So, that's why I have a TV. On a full motion mount as well that I got from my work. Thank you, Curtis, for giving me the TV for cheap as well. He didn't give it to me for free, but it was an open box TV, so I think I got it for like $250 or something, and all it cost me was my honor. Well worth it. See, this is why I don't like going for bombers and heavy fighters. You always end up doing the fly of shame, where, oh, I've got 1 kill, but I've missed the entire rest of the fight. Did that man just get shot down by an AI? Wow, that's pretty sad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Uh-oh. 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 Houston, we have a problem. Okay, good. Good. Bad. You know, I think we're actually losing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are currently losing, yes. And, I don't fancy... Oh, he's already dead. Uh-oh. 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 This is not good. This is not good. Houston, this is not good. We gotta keep climbing, I think. If we can make sure we have an altitude superiority over this BF-109, which we definitely will do because he decided to turn in, which was a terrible plan because we've gone from vaguely similar energy to I definitely have more energy than you. Gonna keep my engine at 97% throttle just to keep the engine cool enough to keep going. I don't want to start wepping before we're actually in the fight, or we're just wasting time. However, I may not catch him if I don't wep, so... Sorry, Merlin, but you've actually got to do duty for once, so pull yourself back together. We've got a B-7A2, which is a Japanese bomber. It's actually highly maneuverable, so that is a danger to us. We've got a Japanese BF-109 at altitude. Probably a little bit higher than me and a little bit faster than me, so he is going to be the main danger. We've got MB-410 to our left, he's fine. It's going to be him that we fight, the Chinese man over here. And we're going to duck under him and fake left, go right, see what he does. Okay, he does nothing. Cool. Gonna turn once again down and under. And now we're getting into trouble here because we've got 2 coming for us. But we can still win against 2. There's an E7. I actually don't know what an E7 is like to fight. Want to be careful doing that before you get hit by the guy behind you. We score a hit on him. I think you stall pretty soon, right? Apparently not. So we do a dodge. And another dodge. We're in trouble. We gotta knock one of these guys out. We'll have to duck under the BF-19. Oh, pilot sniped. Unlucky. Again, 2v1, so difficult to win that one. Yeah, to be honest, I think I'm done. Don't think I want to go on anymore, so that is probably it. I don't think I'm going to continue, so GG's, well played. Yeah, sorry we couldn't get it done, but at some point you gotta move on to other things, so GG's. Give me just one moment. Yeah, I think I'm done. I don't think I want to do that again. I think I've had enough, so I think that's going to be the end of the stream. Thanks very much for tuning in, lads. I don't know who's here. But, yeah. I'm just going to drink my tea for a second, so. Essentially, it's just a case of I'm going to drink my tea and see if I have any hope left at the end. That's essentially the arithmetic. Took us an hour to get that far, so I don't really want to go again, but screw it, I guess. One more. Yeah, I'm going to invite you, but like, I'm going to be honest. My patience is very thin at the moment, so ready up quickly. And I'm just going to focus up a little bit. So don't expect too much from me at the moment. We're on thin morale. If we were playing Total War, it would definitely be wavering. But you know, what's one more at the end of the day? I don't think it's going to go well because I don't think I'm at the right state of mind anymore. I think I probably should stop for the day, but I want to do one more. Excuse me. Yeah, you know, sometimes it's you know, I don't really, I can't really play Warthunder right now without doing the challenge, because I promised myself I would get it done. So if I want to play another game, it would be Hearts of Iron probably is what I could play. And that's probably what I will play at the end of this, but I also was serious when I said this is the last attempt that I'm going to do of this challenge tonight. So, you know, I haven't uploaded in about a week because all I've been doing is attempting the challenge, and you know, at some point I've got to upload something, and if it's not going to be the challenge, then I need to record and shoot something else, which means, you know, I've only got 2 days off this week because my part-time quote-unquote work is making me work 40 hours a week. So we're having, well, I'm going to have a chat with them, because I don't think it's reasonable or fair for me to be working 40 hours a week. But yeah, we'll see. Oh, that's right, I got to actually tell Curtis that I didn't clock out today. Completely forgot to. Anyway, it's always a case of you lose all the battles you don't fight. So hopefully we can hopefully we can redeem ourselves, perhaps a little bit. Or, at the very least, hopefully we can go out with a little bit of a bang. Perhaps that would be a better way to end this stream, because, you know, the whole reason I'm still doing this is because I'm well aware that if I don't complete the challenge, I will have about 8 or 9 streams in a row of just me failing constantly. And I can't remove those from my thing, otherwise that wouldn't be fair, or represent myself in a fair way, so... Great. That's a great start. Every single guy I dive on immediately kills themselves. So yeah, I'm aware that if I give up now, my channel will forever look miserable. Unless I complete it at a different time, so I might as well try and do it today. I think I've got the skill for it, it's just a question of the luck. I need my team to do okay. I need to not face 2 enemy aircraft, one of which is a turn fighter and a pretty good one, and a boom and zoomer at the same time. Need to get some lucky hits, etc, you know? But is there really anything... Is there really any luck involved in it, or is it all skill? Or I just don't have it today? Who knows? Let's find out. Oh, that will give him something to think about. Let's hit him again. We're okay. We're hit, but we're okay. Alright. No one panic, alright? She's fine. Got him. Like I said, and I've said this 1,000 times before, I always do my best Warthunder when I'm absolutely furious. At least I feel like I do my best Warthunder when I'm absolutely furious. Whether or not that's true, I guess we'll see. I better dodge that. Use the rudder to turn in on him a little bit harder than we would otherwise. And give him the 7.7s. Get out of there, you're more likely to be shot by your own team than you are by the enemy. Kill assist, that's fine. 752 rounds, we're good. We can stay in this fight. Obviously my pilot is not having a good day, so maybe it is an idea to go back home. Just while we're still alive, I've still got a chance. You know, we may only be in a fury, but I don't think I want to risk dying, because I think that would be it. So let's get a home. Try and get to the Gladiator, and then to the Hurricane, and then hopefully once I get to the Spitfire again, my morale should be back. Still, rough battle. Very rough. After successfully surviving one in the Spitfire but not getting a kill, so having to do it again and then failing at that hurdle, yeah. I mean, at least we didn't get too far into it, right? Because we'd always have been one battle behind, like an extra battle, and in this challenge, an extra battle is not nothing. Like I think I could win the challenge if it was 10 battles in a row. It's just the fact that it's 16. In fact, if it was 10 battles in a row, I would have already won it a couple of times by now, so it's those last couple which are proving to be where the challenge lies, and also the first couple. So if we can get out of here, I think that's actually my first time I've lost it at the hurdle of the Spitfire Mark 1. Every other time I've flown the Spitfire Mark 1, I've actually succeeded. So overall, I suppose I don't have much to complain about. Let's have a look at my email. Nothing going on that side. Better check my actual YouTube email as well, because I haven't checked that in a little while. We'll check that when we set it down. I'm actually expecting a couple of emails from some folks, so we'll see. For those of you wondering, on the off chance I do actually successfully succeed in this, and this becomes the stream that everyone is coming back to watch, my YouTube email is not publicly accessible, intentionally. So, you know, get wrecked, I guess. Never been a great fan of sponsorships, to be honest. Personally, at least. Okay. I'm gonna hold her in the air as long as I can, just because it'll be funny, I guess. There we go. Touchdown. Let's not flip her. Seeing that I don't really need the brakes, because, you know, it's just, I don't even have a wheel, I have a little stub. Presumably that'll slow me down enough. Okay, we're down. Let's check our email. Problem is, I'm going to open mail, and it's going to be like... Oh, that's right, I did actually change my password for my YouTube email, which unfortunately means I don't know if I remember what it was. Well, next. Nope. Yep. And I got to do my verification code, which is always fun. Lovely. There we go. Nothing to report. Lovely. Okay. We can continue the stream now. Is it one guy left and he's a bomber? So we've already won. Alright, nice. So we get to move on then. Fortunately, we get to move on. Well, this is entertaining Warthunder. Excuse me. Well, this is peak Warthunder gameplay right here. We're all chasing one bomber. Are we almost there? Is it almost done? Have we won yet? Yay, I'm so entertained. Are you guys not entertained? Do you want to see some aerobatics? How about that? I'll do some aerobatics for you. Here's a roll, right? Lovely. Shall we do a barrel roll? An aileron roll, sorry. Aileron roll? Yeah, how about a barrel roll? Okay, how about we do a split ass, alright? Boom. Split ass. What else would you like to see? How about a front flip? Can you actually do this in this plane? Who knows? Let's find out. Apparently not. There we go. What else do you want to see? How about a downwards double backflip? Let's do that. Meow. Alright. That's one. We've got this. This is gonna be two. Yeah. Is this bomber dead yet? Like, Jesus. Should I just start ground pounding at this point? I'm so bored. Can you imagine just being this one bomber? What's his name? Atom. And you're holding 5 other people hostage because you don't want to die and pay the repair cost. Like, is this really worth it? Is it? Holy crap, ladies and gentlemen, enemy spotted! We found his balls, let's go! Warthunder's turned my man into the Joker. I'm this close to giving up, alright? Like, I am this close. The next death, I guarantee you, is it. This death, it was almost it. I just about held my nerve together. But I have had, I would say, enough. I have done this enough to know that I don't want to do it anymore. But here we are, one more go. If we can get to the end, it'll make it all the more sweeter. I say as I risk my life going after this bomber for no reason. Only because he spent 7,000 years being repaired and it's annoyed me. Die! Uh-oh. Wait, I didn't know they would shoot back. That was never included. No one said they would shoot back. Whoa, he's got bottom gunners as well. I didn't hit him once. Oh, there we go. Alright, how about a long distance shot? He probably won't be able to hit me from point 8, right? I can hit him, I think. Can I hit him? Nah, I'm too far now. Point 1 is too far. Point 8 is close. What is he doing? Alright. Get the sniper scope out. Nah, not enough lead. It's actually quite hard to aim through the sniper scope. It's much easier to aim. Nothing? Really? I haven't hit him once? Am I really this bad at aiming nowadays? Yeah, well, he dodged those. Alright, let's look through the sniper scope. There you go. There we go. Let's hit his engine. Shut up, my engine. Who cares? How much ammo do I have? Oh, I've got plenty. Yeah, his pilot's unconscious, so... Uh-oh. I mean, his gunner's unconscious. Let's call the engine. Yay! Yay! He's dead! Ding dong! The Wicked Witch is dead! 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 He's dead! We cut off his head! Yay! Now we get to die in the Gladiator. Yay! Yay! Let's all say one thing nice about each other, okay? Someone else go first. Alright, let me talk you through the Gladiator, okay? Let me talk you through it. So, 4 7.7mm machine guns. When I'm flying the Gladiator, I have 10% more will to live than when I'm flying the Fury. And that continues onwards by 10% every time we move upwards. Gladiator, I have about, 1% will to live. By the time we're in the Spitfire, I have about 5, and then it's about 15. And then when I hit the Tempests, it goes down to -7. Max can never be a politician, he's simply too law-abiding. I could be a politician. You should vote for me in whatever election you have upcoming, if you're American/Canadian. I would be a excellent president/prime minister, and here's my platform, right? I won't hock it up. Max Misty wanted to. That's it. That's my whole platform. Gonna lay down my sword and shield in this TBD1's face. Yeah, that's about it really. I don't have great commentary because I would still say my morale is very much on the edge. I think it's going to be for the rest of this playthrough, regardless of whether we win or not. I mean, if we can get to 6.3, I'm probably going to call that a victory. If I can get to 8.7, I will call that divine intervention. But for now we're at 1.3, so we've got a ways to go. And this isn't even the big test. The big test is the Tempest, because it's completely stock, and not only do I need my team to do well, but I need them to do vaguely poorly enough that I can actually, you know, kill someone. Otherwise we get nowhere and we just have to do it again. And I'm telling you, if I have to play a plane again, I'm certain that that's going to end with us losing. Just because it adds one more battle we have to not die in, which means one more chance to die when we definitely cannot. So that's my theory, is that if the first plane we have to play again is going to be the plane that we lose in, irregardless of whether or not we do well. I'm thinking this guy may be dead. I should have given them the beans because they're useless. If he's still alive, I guess I can, which he is not. Let's hit this J20. He's probably going to be still alive by the time I get there, knowing my team, which I'm afraid to say I do. I'm going to start counting a team kill as a kill. How about P26A? Oh my god. Critical hits, but that's not going to get me a kill, because they'll get a severe damage on him in a minute. Severe damage. Okay, I get that kill. Let's go. Could you possibly VC? I wasn't really planning on it, but I suppose if you desperately need me to, I can. Is it the delay? It's not really feeling very VC at the moment. I'm feeling very angry, I suppose, but you know, if that would make it easier, sure, yes. Just please don't stick your microphone in your mouth again. That's my one rule. Well, amongst my other rules, but you know, it means I have to cut it out every time. Or if I'm currently, if I've brought everyone back to watch something and then you do it, I have to cut it out. It's just a lot of work. I don't want that in my life. But yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of just concentrating right now. As much as I can at the moment. So. I'm gonna be killed by my own team pretty soon. Let's see it. Let's go park her up. Get some more ammo. Yeah, you know what? I think I need to concentrate. I think if I VC with anyone, I'm gonna die. Or if I VC with someone and then I die, then I'm gonna blame it on that. So I think it'd be better for me to just sit in my own little world and wallow for a little bit. I'm on the edge, I would say, of going to play Hearts of Iron and / uninstalling. It's frustrating. It's hard to describe how frustrating it is until you've actually attempted it. It's quite frustrating. It's very difficult. It's, you know, Like, the last one was definitely my fault, but I was outnumbered, and I really felt like that was going to be the one, but every time I get past the Gladiator, I feel like it's going to be the one. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not... It might be an idea to call it for the night, maybe. I don't know, really. Let's fight on. But there's no obligation to stay, Team Killer. I know this is pretty rough, but I'm going to keep going. See if my girlfriend wants to say hi. First, I take gear up. Not that we can put our gears up, but if we could, I would. And we're once again in our favourite thing, waiting for the bomber to die. Yep, we're bored. Yeah, fair enough, Team Killer. It's been a, not gonna be a fun adventure, I don't think. I think I'll be crying, so... Yeah. Continue. It's time to continue your journey without me. Of course, this is probably going to be the one I actually pull it back together. Because the universe has a way of doing this. Did this in the last couple of ones I did as well, where I would be destroyed, 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 redemption. So, we'll see if we can pull it back. It's not over till it's over, right? It's not over till it's over, and it's definitely not over yet. And you know, we've got back to the Hurricane. One more plane, we're back at the Spitfire that we died at, and then 2B, and then Typhoon, and then put it all together. We're not too far away from victory. It's just it's gonna be a tough one for sure. I'm gonna give this TB-3 what for while we wait for the other bomber. I may join if you're in the Spit. Alright. If I get to the Spit, I'll voice chat as well. Just for now, let me wallow in misery. Uh-oh. Hopefully he dies pretty quick. Not just for the points, but just for adding the pressure on the bomber. Spear damage. Give this AA what for. Okay. Making some progress. Getting some kills. Hopefully it's going to put some pressure on the bomber to come out and play. I'm not going to penetrate that with 7.7s. Artillery, light tank. Looks like it's just artillery and that. Ooh, took a hit. It's okay. It was just the anti-aircraft guns. We're alright. Wow, whoever just took a swing at that missed every single shot, that anti-aircraft gun, and it's a still target, so that was impressive. Alright. There's a couple of the anti-aircraft guns gone. Looks like there's still an artillery behind us. Somewhere. Presumably it's in the line, is it? I think it might be that one there. Oh, these are all light tanks. There it is. Alright, let's hit the RT again. Got it. So that is all of the stuff I can kill. For sure, unfortunately. So once again, it's just a case of waiting for the bomber to decide whether to come and play, or J out, or for us to run out of tickets, or for new targets to appear. We have a small airfield? No, we only have the long airfield. Alright, well, let's go back to it then. Our job here is done. We've done everything that we could do. There's nothing more to shoot, so let's just go home. And we will be moving to the Hurricane for sure. So he did just bomb a base. I don't know what base it was though. But that does mean he will be going back to his airfield, presumably. Oh, no, he binned it. Alright, GG's. Final blow. And anti-mech as well for my 8 ground targets destroyed. And we're to the Hurricane. That was good. That was good. It wasn't too bad of a battle. We sort of redeemed ourselves a little bit. Makes it easier to continue when you've done that. I'm going to queue for a battle and I'm going to dash to the toilet. It shouldn't be a long queue, so I might miss the start of the battle or whatever. Okay. Alright, we made it to the battle. Lovely. I think we can do this, lads. I know it looks bad, and I know we've had a pretty rough couple of battles, but I think it can be done. I think it can be done. I don't think we're done just yet. You know, after all, we're flying the Royal Air Force, which in World War II was the best aircraft, bar none. single-handedly defended democracy against fascism, even in its darkest hours. And of course we're in the Hawker Hurricane, which is one of those planes at the very beginning that held its ground against all odds. Never mind the fact that our Corsair is shooting down 2 friendly BF-109s. I think we can do this. Is he going to take a swing at me? Or what's he doing? Well, standard Warthunder antics, I suppose. Yeah, I think this can be done. I really do. I think we can get it done. Come on, lads. Press and hold X to pull yourself together. We can do this. We can still win this. Come on! Someone put the battlefield music on for me, please. I can't play it because I'll get copyright strikes, but if you guys could just play it, either in your head or on your phone, that would be excellent. Of course, happy Canada Day, by the way. It is Canada Day today, July the 1st. So, happy Canada Day. Functioning democracy, Canada. Good job, us. Well done. Woo! Long may it remain. Long may it remain. And may the Americans not get our northern passages for free. May they stop sending submarines through our national waters and then claiming that they're international. I say we mine our waters, but, you know, maybe that's why I'm not Prime Minister. Because I've just declared war on America. Because an American summer's just exploded in the Northwest Territories somewhere. But if I was Prime Minister and the Americans kept sailing their submarines through my internal waters, that's what I would do. Or I'd just make a massive net across the sea, catch them, scoop them up, and then, I don't know, deport them back to America, I suppose. See, the problem is it could be settled in the international court, but if it doesn't go America's way, they're not going to accept that, so literally no point. I say we settle it with sea mines. What could go wrong? Nuclear sea mines for added measure. Probably let the Americans know that we dropped them in there first, and they're like, sail at your own risk. Sea mines in the Northwest Territories, waiting for the Americans to send their submarines, detonate them, and then apologize, I guess. Sorry, eh? But that's my national waters, eh? Or a net, capture the submarine and then deport it back to America. That could be funny. I'm sure that wouldn't be a massive news story or anything. KI-43 can outturn me, but can he outskill me? I don't know. Don't know. See, I don't really fancy that, to be honest. That F4U is looking like a tasty target, but I think he'll be dead before I get there. Plus, there are more targets for opportunity this way anyway, so let's do that. I'd be surprised if that KI-43 gets shot down by a Hawker Hurricane in a fair turn fight. It would require him to make a critical error. The P-40 is less maneuverable than the Hurricane, but it's very maneuverable at high speed. So it's got that one high-speed turn where it has a chance of actually getting us. And then if we can survive that, essentially we've got a good chance. I don't really want to deal with an F6F Hellcat, or Wildcat, sorry. Just because he does have an altitude advantage over me. Yeah, it looks like that P-39's got him, so let's see if we can get stuck in somewhere. KI-43 did not get. Different KI-43, it's that one down there. Let's swing low. Just keeping an eye on the people around me. See if that P-39 goes for us. Let's go for someone else. I wonder if we can catch him. With the boom. Definitely did not. But no one's close enough to save him, so we're in the fight. See what he does. I mean, end of the day, if we can make him zip down, then we've saved our guys up there, right? So, we've done enough. F4U is probably going to be a tasty target, because he won't be able to maneuver. I think he's at too low a speed to maneuver. That is a dead plane, as long as we can get our hits on him. Again, if I had stealth, I'd be feeling a lot more confident with my aim, but without it, it's definitely a little bit harder. Just because it means that they do actually... When I'm taking my ranging shots, they can see them and then they maneuver, right? Got him. Back up to altitude, I think. Or that P40 has time. Do anything to us. Now that we're at altitude. K-43's going home. P40's dead. Check below. Okay, so we got an F2A Buffalo, P39. P39 is no threat. He's at low speed. The F2A is a tank fighter. He is a threat. Check the little radar screen to make sure no one's coming, which they're not. See if this LA5 can survive long enough for me to get into the fight here. Got him. Nailed him pretty well. Then we could jump on this P39 and finish him as well. P34 F4U. None of those are fighters, so we should be okay. Got him. Check around. Clear. Clear. We're good. I mean, yeah, but to be fair, they're NATO as well. Being in NATO doesn't give you a right to sail submarines down our internal passageways. You actually have to ask permission first. You don't just get to go, NATO! Nom 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 nom. You see, we're never going to agree, because America wants them to be international waters so that they can import stuff from China for cheap once the ice caps, go bye-bye. And Canada wants them to be, national waters so that we can charge said shipping containers money in order to, import through our national waters, which is our God-given right as a country. But we'll never agree, and because America has more guns, we'll probably lose that argument. But I am willing to put nuclear sea mines if I was Prime Minister. So that's why you should vote for me if you're Canadian. Not that I'm on the ballot, but if I was... that would be my platform. I don't really want to deal with this F4U, to be honest. Unless the BF-109 can either drag him down or destroy him. He's a threat to all of us. And with my 3 aircraft destroyed, I look like I know what I'm doing. Which is funny, because I definitely don't. I definitely need to go stop for ammo, though. Because I know I have 800 rounds left, which is actually quite a lot. But it's really not... in this plane, because you got to think of it per gun. Per gun, I've got barely anything left. Per gun, I've got about 1 squeeze of the trigger, and then that'll be it. So, we'll land at the big airfield just because they've got people circling. China #1, apparently. I think he's dead, isn't he? No, he's not. Alright, well, we'll sort this on the field of combat. I'd just like to point out that China actually did lose to England in all the wars we've fought so far. I point out the Opium Wars, both 1 and 2. So, fight me, bruv. That's right. The Chinese were selling us tea and we went, here, have some opium. Is it funny? Absolutely. Do the Chinese still hate us for it even to this day? Absolutely. Does that make it funnier? Absolutely. Anyway, so then they decided that they didn't want said opium in their country. And so what we did is we sailed a massive ironclad up their river and said no. And then we bombarded them. Perfectly reasonable response to that. We don't want drugs. Have an ironclad. Remember that at this time, China had fire ships, so ironclad, fire ships. Well, it depends which opium war. I believe the first one they actually sent up a steam ship, you know. Had a big steam turbine engine, first of its kind, so that you could sail into the wind. Amazing. And then we hit them with cannons, you know, as you do. I wonder if there's a wooden ship with a rotating turret, you know? Or if not, because I suppose they went ironclad, then turrets, not turrets, then ironclad. So presumably there isn't, but there must be one example in the world somewhere of someone putting a massive battleship turret on the front of a sailing ship or something. Someone's got to have done it, at least once. And just peck the ground. Boom. And touchdown. Easy dub. Easy dub. Easy, easy, easy. We're still in this. 2 to go. We got that one Chinese man apparently. And Ray 59. Gotta keep burping. It's pretty terrible. Wartime emergency power. Rotate. Come on. Gears up. And we're back in the fight again. So we'll put her in a nice steady climb at about, I don't know, 15 degrees. And leave it, essentially. Don't touch it. Just watch the biddy bap. See if a red dot appears. The said red dot is probably an F4U Corsair who's quite angry because I said that his country was useless in the Opium War, to which, to be fair, they were. A message brought to you by the government of Canada. Bum bum ba-dum. Shall we order a cup of tea, lads, from my father? See if he'll bring me one. You never know. Tea, please. Not yeah. Tea. Oh, iPhone. How you disappoint me so. Oh, well there's said F4U course there, so we're definitely fine. Can probably ease off to about 10-degree climb then, because he doesn't have that much altitude and I only need to be higher than him. I don't need to be in space. This isn't the Apollo moon mission. Apparently the Chinese managed to land a rover on the other side of the moon, which is exciting. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's concerning. Do I really think a dictatorship should be the first people on Mars? The first people on another planet belong to a dictatorship? Definitely not. That would be an embarrassment to everyone who calls himself a democracy. But if the way it's going, it looks like that may be how it's going to be. Which, again, embarrassment. Not that I can really say much, because it's not like my own country has got much of a space program. Canada essentially sent one satellite into space once and said, good enough. But yeah, it would be a bit of a disaster for the human race, I would argue, if a dictatorship was the first on another planet. But what do I know? Although, to be fair, it would also be a disaster if SpaceX is the first people on another planet. So what would you prefer? A government who, you know, vaguely should be responsible to the people, or a company whose only interest is to make money landing on another planet for the first time? Apparently they found water on Mars though, which is quite exciting. Frost. So not liquid, obviously. But at least it proves that there is water there. Not that we didn't know that already. Elon Musk, LMAO. You see, we don't want Musk on Mars. He's not a sane man. He's not. But the problem is when you have that much money, your view of reality becomes quite distorted. is when you can buy literally everything. It's like it's hard to stay grounded in reality. You become kind of, well, you become like Elon Musk. So I've got 3 kills. He's got 3 kills. He just killed the first person on the enemy on our team. So yeah, well, you know, I think I'd prefer Elon Musk over China. I mean, I realize that Elon Musk and China are almost similar, but if I had to pick the first person to be on Mars, I'd probably go with Elon Musk, because at least then it would be an American, who, in theory, should be a democracy-loving American. You know, if I could pick, like, an Englishman or a Frenchman to be the first on Mars, absolutely I would. 'Cause at least that's Europe. And, you know, Europe seems reasonably reasonable. Reasonably reasonable. Interesting. But yeah. I'd much prefer it to be NASA actually landing on Mars than SpaceX. Or, you know, at least NASA partnered with SpaceX. That would make it less painful. But the way it's going, it looks like it's either going to be the Chinese or it's going to be SpaceX. Which would, you know, it's not exactly a disaster. Like, it's not going to change anything that happens on a day-to-day basis. Life will continue exactly the way it's always continued. It's just, you know, the whole honor thing is kind of be left out if we let that happen. But we, you know, I don't want to throw shade at another country here, but we all should be a little wary of China. I'm just saying that, you know, it may be an idea to start building the equivalent of the Maginot Line, but in Taiwan. What if we just build, like, a massive concrete wall, like, several meters high, you know, higher than the average person, encircling the island? Job done. Mission accomplished, folks. It's okay. Demographically, China's in a little bit of trouble because their population, just like everywhere, is aging. But their population is aging faster than everywhere else, and China doesn't really get any immigration, which is how you fix an aging population. Immigration or increased birth rates, which, you know, let's be honest, we're not going to do that here in the Western world, because that involves some discussions which we're not going to go into. So either Winnie the Pooh, oh god, yeah, well, you just got yourself executed. A geriatric man, a Trump, or an Elon Musk will meet aliens first and represent humanity. One child policy, go Bert. Yeah, China really screwed itself pretty hard with that. Right now they have a 2-child policy, technically, which is hilarious because it's still screwing them over. And yet they haven't undone it. But it's really too late anyway, because in China they have such a skew to the male side. Because when you could only have 1 child, well, the male is who looks after the family when you get old, and the female is who goes to the other family, at least in Chinese culture. So no point in having a female baby, or you won't have someone to look after you when you get old. So I'm sure if you put 2 and 2 together, you could probably reach 4, just like everyone did in communist China. Not that they're not communist now, but they're a little bit meh communism. Barely communist. Can you call someone barely communist? Well, I just did. Get wrecked. Yeah, you know, China has its problems. Obviously, India has a larger population now, which means that obviously at some point, if India's population keeps growing and China's keeps shrinking, well, you might as well manufacture in India, which, oh, there's the F4U course there, which in theory should limit China's overall power on the global stage. So these next 20 or so years are the time when China's going to be at its absolute most powerful, and they have to either make that stick, or eventually America will certainly be on top again. If they even lose being on top to begin with. There's no guarantee that they do. But yeah, so if we can just all hold together for the next 20 years, then by the time I'm 40, wow, that's Jesus. By the time I'm 40, threat of World War III should have decreased significantly, unless India does something stupid. Or China manages to fix its population decline by, you know, doing what authoritarian regimes do and legislating some legislation which we would consider in the West to be unpalatable. Which they definitely could do if they really wanted to fix the issue. I mean, I don't think people would be particularly pleased, because how do you tell people to have more babies? Legally speaking. You know, that ain't gonna go well for you, but what do I know? And this guy has done so well to even continue the fight, but I'm afraid the battle is over. GG's, well played. Yeah, China isn't communist right now. I mean, they call themselves communist. Hello, Grayson. Yeah. We live in a very interesting time. I'm at the Spitfire again. Are you coming, or are you even online? You are. We live in a very interesting time, and the world very much hangs in the balance. As it has done before. Yeah, we can VC. Just please don't stick your microphone in your mouth, or I will leave. As I'm not dealing with that. Oh, hang on, I got a Discord message. And also, please don't scream, or I have to cut you out, and it's a lot of work.
Yeah, I play 2 matches and get off, because, like, I'm gonna be, like, sleeping by, like, 12:30, because I gotta do stuff tomorrow morning.
Can you join? Yeah, you can join. We have an open squad, so anyone can come. It's just, I may or may not be in the voice chat for very long. You're off after 2 battles? Okay, so that puts us at the Typhoon then? Assuming we get that far.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so...
Honestly, you should abuse your stealth belts, because, like, if you see the tracers and their stealth and they have the best belt, that means that you can have tracers with the best belt, which removes...
Everyone else can see the tracers. It's... When you load stealth, it's just loading default. In fact, when I load any belt, it's just loading default. It's not... I'm not getting a competitive advantage for this. You got the Typhoon? Alright, well, you can definitely join in next battle then. Assuming we actually make it to the Typhoon.
The only way that it's used so far is you either get third-partied or you just lose a 1v2. So, like, I think that you could win this challenge relatively easily if someone just covered you at all times.
Yeah, I probably could, but I don't want to, you know? Because, like, if I have someone with me all the time, whose only job is to cover me from getting shot, have I really done the challenge? Or have I just been carried by someone? Right? Like...
I mean... Yeah, but, like, if you're, like, in a 1v7 situation because your team is incompetent...
Well, if it's a 1v7, I would say we've lost no matter what. You know, like, even if you did cover me, we'd still die, because it's a 1v7. I usually start to crack at a 1v4, I like to say, but I did crack at a 1v2 last time, but unfortunately we had a combination of aircraft which managed to counter the strengths of the Spitfire and expose its weaknesses perfectly, so maybe this time it'll be different.
My best ever clutch is like a 1v6, because basically what happened is he was in Zeds, so I had like a really powerful cannon, and they all spawned, and they all like went to land at the airfield. That was the small one, not the big one. So I just murdered like 4 of them there, and then it was a 1v2, and I just domed the last 2 with missiles. It was very intuitive gameplay, that 1v6.
I've won a couple 1v6s. I think my best ever performance was 12 aircraft destroyed. But
Oh, nice.
I ended up
On what plane?
dying. It was in a Spitfire Mark 1 actually. I ended up dying at the end because the last guy circled his airfield and I circled his airfield, and then I ran out of fuel and then I couldn't get back to my base, so I never included that in a video, but I did have the recording of it. Might hit that P25.
If it's a 12 kill game, it's probably pushed it.
I mean, maybe, but I didn't survive it. If I survived it, I would have done, but maybe I should go for that. Nah, stay for the fight. The moment I go for a bomber is the moment that I definitely die.
The pt2 is like really dangerous. It is 4 Hispanos and it's really fast.
We're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine so far.
Everyone's already engaged in a furball.
So, get into the furball then.
I think that they all just dove for one plane though. Yeah, they dove for a boy. No, their team's still up. Honestly, at this point, like after this, you should do a grinding challenge. Like, can I research this plane in one day? Because then you can choose what the plane to fly.
I'm afraid you've asked me this before, and I don't grind anymore, you know? And plus,
Yeah,
like...
but, like, it's for a YouTube video, like, you know?
I don't think people would watch that anyway.
50 games with this. Nah, a lot of people watch that. If I go to YouTube right now and search up grind... Hold on.
Well, like, I mean, who would watch more? A video about me conquering the British tech tree in fighters, or a video about me grinding one aircraft? I think I know which one. Plus, like I said, I just don't like grinding. So why would I subject myself to it? I've already subjected myself to enough pain and suffering on behalf of my YouTube channel. I think I've done enough.
Because you can... I mean, you can play, like, different planes, you know? You don't have to play the same
for God's
thing
sake.
over and over again, you know?
Sorry, every single person I go for always gets
that's
killed.
it.
So I'm just getting a bit frustrated already. I've just started.
I'm going for this VF-109.
Yeah, that's
Never
fine.
mind, he's running away. I'll have the attention span.
Come on.
Ooh, there's a... Oh wait, that's going the other direction, never mind. I have the strat for not ripping your wings when you try to dive from a high altitude.
Hang on, give me a second. I'm just about to kill a man. Damn it, just emptied the clip on him.
One.
I've
You
had-
don't have any ammo left.
No, I'm just about to empty the clip on him because I've had enough of playing around. There we go. Alright, you may continue.
Nice.
Alright, we've won anyway, so I'm gonna go park up and get some more ammo.
I was just flying, like, up in the sky and then the entire team melted.
See, this is why you gotta get stuck in. If you mess around waiting for the furball to clear up, you won't get a kill. And it's very important to get a kill,
but
like
I was
we've
so
been...
high up. I was trying not to rip my wings. I was diving down that entire time.
Like we've been through, it's very important to not have to play the same plane again. You can do the little spin if you're too high and too fast. Slow yourself down a touch.
Max,
Mm-hmm.
I have an idea actually. You know, for the ground derby challenge?
You sure?
No. Basically what you should do is if you run out of spawn points you lose, because like that they give you extra spawns because like it's impossible to just like not die in a stupid ground derby match. So like if you run out of spawn points you lose, or like something like that, something similar.
Yeah, I think it's just... If you do it like that, it becomes too easy. You know? Because like it's reasonably easy to kill at least one person, and then... I mean, maybe. I don't really play ground enough to, like... I don't find ground interesting, just like I don't find jets interesting. So I I don't usually bother playing them. Job, by the way. So
He was just in the airfield.
yeah, I don't really. I'm not really grinding too hard on the British Ground Challenge. I'll try it like once every month or so, just to see if there's a chance. Get a little bit further than I did the last time, and then stop and move on. The only reason I'm still doing this is because I would like to. Yeah, I know I do. Grayson, what's your Warthunder name? Just gotta give him a little bit because there's a bit of a delay.
It's 3.0 now, right?
Yep.
Do I have to play the British?
You don't have to play England, but if you play something else and someone else wants to play something else, then one of you is going to have to switch back to England. I'm just,
Alright.
you know, I've got the same BR because obviously we're doing a challenge, so I can't be dragged up or down. And plus, the last time I was dragged up, it wasn't particularly entertaining anyway. It was just me getting rammed by an amp ram, and I don't really want to do that again. Thus, the BR thing.
It was pretty funny, not gonna lie.
It may have been funny for you, but it wasn't funny for me. It was just a wasted exercise for me.
I mean,
he did not accept.
for the record, if you played like 20 top tier RB matches, it would take like 1/10 of the time that it would take for you to play 20 like normal matches. The top tier ARB, it's crazy. Pretty much what happens is everyone flies directly towards each other and they're on the battlefield within like 1 minute. By then, half of them have died to AMRAMs, and then the other half get melted within the next like 2 minutes, and then the battle's over within 3 minutes. It's just the most like quick battles of all time.
Yeah, it doesn't really feel very interesting, so that's why I don't do it. I mean, you know, I'm willing to sacrifice a little bit for the channel, like for example doing this challenge, but I don't want to play that. So I have no desire to really do it, which means I don't have a desire to grind, which means I don't have to, which is lovely.
I think that the best VR oh wait, that has started instantly. I think the best VR is like for like Zets is between like 11.0 and 9.0, because like in that range the radar missiles are not crazy, so it's like actually somewhat skillful and it's like competitive in a way, and it's not like you can just get domed from 50 kilometers away, so it's like not like just spam missiles.
Yeah, you know,
it's like supersonic still.
I've played jets, I've seen jets, I've come to the decision that I don't really like jets. If we can survive jets, we'll try it. If not, whatever. I'm just hoping to get to 6.3 is all. If you want to see someone play jets, I'm sure there's a different Warthunder channel that you can go to.
Yeah. Like mine.
Oh, shameless plug there.
Actually, I only got two videos on jets that are long form. But then again, I've only made like 10 videos so far.
Yeah, I don't know. Jets don't interest me. They never have. They probably never will. I'm not gonna play jets unless something interesting happens or some major event occurs where jets become necessary.
What do you mean by necessary?
Well, I don't know.
Like,
if there's like aliens at tier 17, then I would have to play jets. But or if there's a mode where they disable missiles and you can only dogfight in jets, then maybe. But for now, no.
What do you not like about it? What do you not like about jets though?
I prefer the dogfight. I don't like to, you know, just throw missiles at each other essentially. And I'm only at 8.7, but that's what it's like. So What's the point?
I mean, not really. At 8.7, you still can dogfight.
You throw a
It's
missile.
not really a problem until like 10.0.
You throw a missile. They throw a missile. You all end up dead. Who cares? At least in World War II planes, there's some major skill involved in the dogfights and winning them and that sort of stuff.
I think you should play more jets because that's not really an issue until like 10.0, to be honest.
I've done enough. I don't want to. I don't want to play any more jets. I did some for the channel, and that was the only reason. And now I've finished doing them for the channel. I've made my decision. No. Because I'd have to grind for them anyway, which I don't do. If I didn't have to grind for them, then maybe. But because I do, and I don't want to, and I don't even like jets, and I'm not even interested in, like, I'm not even interested in Cold War jets, let alone modern jets, so what's the point? You know, like, most of
I have a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun in early jet dogfights.
that's fine, like,
You can dogfight, but like...
If you like jets, I'm not mocking you, I just, personally, I can't tolerate them. Alright, let's see if we can get this Ki-44, by the way.
36. I just black out at the last second, of course I do. And he's about to be dead.
So I didn't manage to nail that Ki-44 enough to actually kill him. My bad. I'll jump on him and get him off you though.
Yo, behind you, behind you.
Behind me?
Oh wait, no, that's not.
Oh my god.
That's him.
You gotta be a little bit more careful, alright? You just give me a heart attack for no reason. I got him. Don't kill him. I got him. I got him. I got him.
Alright.
Ugh.
Alright.
You remember when I said don't kill him? Oh my god.
I know, but like my bullets were already flying through the air at that point. Like I had the trigger finger held down like a second before he said that. And then it took a second to process what he said.
I was dogfighting him and I was winning, and then you stole my kill again. It's alright.
Alright.
That's alright. I'll get another
I'll just
one.
bait this F for you. I'll just bait them for you.
Plenty more opportunities to get a kill, I think. But if I can't, I am. Yeah, I know. I just relax. I got it. I got it. I got it. We got it. We're fine. Okay. Everything's good. It's just.
I'm gonna bait them. I don't want you to die right now. I'm gonna bait them, bro. Just pull out. That P39Q is looking dangerous.
I can't. I gotta get the kill. Or we don't progress, and then I have to redo it.
Oh, pull out. No, pull out. Just,
Yeah, I've already done it. I've already pulled out. It's done. I'm already gone vertical. We're fine, alright? But I gotta get a kill.
Alright, I baited them. I'm baiting them all. I'm baiting them all into a dogfight with me, even though I have no ammo left.
I gotta get a kill, or we do this again. And then odds of survival dwindle.
I'm making him try to dodge me.
Got him.
Nice. You're, there's two more.
See, we were fine. We were too stressed about it. I had enough energy to outmaneuver them all anyway. Uh-oh. Maybe we're not fine. Oof. That was a risk.
There's another one. Go for him. He's going for me.
Yeah,
Oh wait, no, he's not. He's not going for either one of us.
I think I hit both fuel tanks in his wings. That was interesting.
Watch out. There's a P39 and like right behind me, and I'm behind you, so. He's going for you. Oh my god.
We're fine.
Oh wait, no, that's the other dude.
Yeah, you've got to stop. You got to stop doing this because you keep stressing me out. Your callouts are not, in fact, being useful. They are making it worse.
I'm sorry.
My name is Max5122. His name is whatever it is. That's up to high speed.
Yo, there's an A120 AMRAAM on your 6 o'clock.
Now, what there is on my 6
It's
o'clock
20
is
kilometers out.
a friendly aircraft that just nailed me in the back of the head. No reason. Oh, I got a leak from that. So I gotta go home. because a friendly hit me.
I got to go home too. My instance read.
Alright, we gotta have a chat, alright? When you see him being chased, don't scream at me, because you stress me out.
No, but the thing is...
No, there is no excuse. He's got a very different name than me.
I know, but look, if you're about to get shot dead by a stupid American in a pt2 with a 37mm cannon, I don't have time to confirm the name.
But if you say, I'm about to be shot down, and then I dodge, and then I get shot down by someone that you didn't even know was fighting me, then it's gonna be terrible. Gonna get me executed, man. It's like context.
That looks a bit rough.
Well, to be fair, I'm kind of damaged a little bit. Oh well, let's just do a pancake landing, it's fine. Yeah, the main...
It's so fun to just go into the cockpit after doing a pancake landing and just seeing the ground like right next to you for like no reason. It's just goofy.
The main source of stress right now is named Team Killer. We did pretty good. We killed...
right behind you.
We killed seven enemy aircraft in total, all of us. So good job, guys. As long... you know...
It's gonna be a tough fight.
If we can overlook the fact that Team Killer like made me pee myself twice in a row for reasons that I didn't even need to know. His name is like double the length of mine. What do you want about? It like takes 2 seconds to like go, oh, that's Jumpy Joker.
The thing is, I like look past your name as a blur because it's green, so I just like think, oh yeah, that's him. And then I see the P39 diving for you like a rat getting chased by a cat, and then I just like figure out, you know what, maybe it's best to just start screaming at the top of my lungs that like he's about to get shot down, because I don't want to go back to the Fury Mark II again for the 789th quintillion time.
Isn't this your last battle anyway?
I'm gonna play one more.
You're gonna play one more, alright. One more, please God. Help us get
the battle ends
one
by
more.
12:30, I will.
Oh, there's my brother. You just asked me to play Rocket League. I was just like, yeah, as soon as I die, I'll play Rocket League, Ben.
There's a P47 above us.
They're fine.
Well, not above us, but like above everyone.
Can you, like, stop stressing? Jesus. You're more stressed than I am.
Like, how are we even facing that way? Nah, I'm just trying to give comms because he just sniped someone out of the air with one spray.
Alright, well, chill, breathe, relax. We're fine, okay? I'm in a superb Typhoon. We've got a significant numbers advantage.
Okay. The problem is that he has a 5 KD ratio in a P47, and he has an energy advantage on literally everyone in the lobby.
Yeah, but he's also flying a P47. We're fine. We're fine.
Yeah, slow typing. Also, there's another level 100 in the BF-109.
You are stressing me out. Enough. We're fine. All right, we're fine. No more stressing. We're good. Okay. You're sitting here just like we're gonna die. We're definitely dead. This is the end. Like, we got this. All right. Positive thinking. What we don't need is you being like, yeah, well, you know, this is it. GG's. Well played. We got this. All right. Breathe. There's only 2 of them. One's a BF-109 and one's a P-47. We can outturn both of them in either plane, whether you're flying a Typhoon or a Hurricane. You have more armament than both of them in your head-on, and I have more skill than both of them. So if we add all this together, we end up...
I don't think you have more skill than that dude who has a 5 KD and a P-47.
I guarantee you I do. We are British, we will win. Yeah, that's the idea, Grayson. Good job. See, he gets it. He understands what's required. You, on the other hand, are like, yeah, we're dead. Alright. Don't panic, alright? Everybody stop panicking. Now, Team Killer, you're going to be bait for the BF-109. Sorry. But he's already diving on you, so uh-oh. The P-47 went for me, and I wasn't paying attention because I was too busy screaming at you. Oof. We took a hit, but we're okay.
I hate to say I told you so.
Well, to be fair, I was too busy screaming at you to stop being so negative, but we're okay. We're okay. We're hit, but we're okay.
And now my engine is overheated.
Alright, well,
Again.
Parker.
I was at 90% throttle and overheated.
Okay, I've decided that I'm actually not okay. Wow, okay, alright, good job, Typhoon. Well done. Wait to take the charge and shrug it off. That's what I like to see.
I just sniped off the BF-109 actually.
Okay, so he's dead.
I just completely sniped it off.
I'm gonna put it down then.
Yeah, I'm gonna land too. I'm my engine's. My main problem is myself because I just hold the wet button for too long.
Then Grayson, if you can deal with the P-47, that'd be great. If not, that's fine. But I want on a team, so that's weird.
What would you do if you came across Devin and an entire squad of his friends?
I think we'd be fine.
On the last plane of the challenge.
This is not something I need to think about because it's not going to happen. You know, like he's sitting here rooting for us to die at this point. We're fine, alright?
I mean, it's pretty funny to say.
It's definitely not. As the person who has to do it, it's definitely 100% not funny. It is miserable.
He has 371. He has 371 kills and 3 deaths in an F-84.
Yeah, well, fortunately we're not going to the F-84. We're only going to 6.3, so we'll be fine.
Oh well, don't worry. He's 100. He's 105 and 1 in the BF-109 C2.
No, again, we're not going to find him, and if we do, we'll deal with it when it comes. But I don't want to sit here going, oh, I'll definitely die for Devin and his friends. Because positive thinking is the key. Remember, we're already on the edge of, like, giving up to begin with. You know, like, I kind of want to just walk away from the computer and take a break, maybe go play some Rocket League with Ben, but I'm staying in the fight.
It's funny to just annoy you, though. I mean, not annoy you, but just terrorize you.
Yeah, but, like, I wish you wouldn't. You know, like, I'm doing my best here, but I kind of, already want to stop.
What if you came across 4 competitive squads with 4 players in each squad from 4 esports squads?
When's the Killer West 1v1? I don't know, whenever he accepts it. I'm not even, look, okay, I'm gonna ask very politely, but let's just focus on the game. Let's keep ourselves together, and let's not stress about things which may or may not happen in the future. We'll always face squads. It's fine, just like we'll always face people who are good at the P-47. But we'll figure it out somehow, I think. I hope.
I just managed to get through to 101% throttle without using web.
A bug then. I don't know, whenever Killer West views the last video, I suppose. It didn't really get that many views, so I think I should be fine. But yeah.
I don't think we should be stalling ourselves out.
Well, that's why I'm not stalling myself out.
Oh, you see, the thing is, he's above us, like directly above us.
Yeah, but like, what do you want me to do? Like, turn tail and run, or what? There's like, the only thing I can do is climb up to try and help Jumpy Joker and Norman Blood against him.
I want you to install a solid fuel rocket booster from the Saturn V rocket directly underneath your directly underneath your Typhoon, and just turn it on and see how quickly you can gain in altitude. You know. That's how you gotta get it up to his altitude.
Well, I'm working on it. I got a pretty decent
Doesn't
engine.
sound like a plan.
Sounds like an idea. I wouldn't call it a plan. An idea, perhaps. Ben wants you to say literally.
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally. I don't know.
I think he may be being made fun of by my brother.
Alright.
Alright. P47 is doing a really good job, to be fair. I'm gonna let Jumpy go after him and I'm gonna slide climb for a little bit.
I'm gonna gain speed.
Oh, go on, Jumpy, you got
God,
it.
he's going for it. You got this, man.
No dice.
Oh.
He
Close.
did get a hit. He only got one. So I think he may be in a spot bother there. But if he did enough, maybe Norman can get him.
One.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I think it's Top Gun Maverick himself. I think it's Tom Cruise flying that. This thing is horrible at climbing.
Well, you got the old Merlin, so I don't even think you have a supercharger. No, you do. You have a 2-stage. Oof, Jumpy Joker got whacked pretty hard.
How do you know that?
Memorizing. You memorize these things. At least you should do.
I don't care about British planes though, so.
Well, there you go. But see, knowing whether or not you've got the Merlin with the supercharger or what supercharger you have lets you know whether or not you've got high altitude performance, or if you go higher, does your performance start to drop off? See, the P47 essentially has one of the largest superchargers you can get in a prop plane, which means that it's just massive, and the higher he goes, the worse all of our performance comparatively gets to him. However, he's still a P47, and he's still immaneuverable. You did okay, Grayson. You did alright, okay?
Actually, he's only good with P47. In every other plane, his KD is okay. It's not like super impressive. It's decent though. It's good.
We're fine. I don't...
Actually, no. He is 100. Okay, I'm not gonna do that.
Don't... Yeah, remember when I specifically told you not to do that? You remember when I said?
I know, but he is 100 kills and 25 deaths in the P47.
I know you died, Grayson, but we got this. You did enough, alright? You did enough. You slowed him down for us.
Do you want me to go ground pound?
No. Because there's only 4 minutes and 30 seconds left, so... I mean, you could do whatever it is you want to do, of course. I don't make the rules for you, but... By the time you get down there, the battle will either be over and I'll be dead, or... we will have successfully survived, or we would have run out of time. Maybe an idea for the first time in my entire life to just try and survive for 4 minutes. And just bank some altitude and see if we can get above him.
He's going for you.
Yeah, I know. That's fine. We're okay. Alright, everything's okay.
The B-51's still going after it at high altitude.
Yeah, we'll be alright. P-51 probably has the highest chance out of all of us.
He's getting sniped.
No.
Nah, he's getting sniped.
No, he's fine. He didn't get hit.
Oh wait, yeah. Dog.
See?
Yeah. I'm gonna get off of it. It's just getting late. I didn't expect the match to last this long.
You're already writing out Norman Blood before he's even dead.
I mean, it's better to be safe than to be sorry.
Alright, we got 2 minutes to go. See if we can just extend
Last
from him.
engaged.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god, I hit him at 1.5. I hit him at a 1.8 kilometer vertical shot.
That was
His tail
good.
is off. His tail is hit. I hit his tail. That was one of the best shots, bro.
That was very good.
1.8 kilometers is crazy.
You nailed him enough that I think if the match ends, he'll be adding one more to his deaths, because I think you got severe on him.
Nah, I didn't get severe.
What does he have? Oil
I hit
leak?
his tail. I see his tail.
Alright, Typhoon, let's see what you've
It's
got.
not really hit.
Alright, GG's.
Alright, we won.
Close fight, but we made it through. Even with your...
I
We're gonna
wanna send you
die,
the
or
video.
what would you do if
I
Deafin
wanna send you
appears?
the-
Kill him. That's what I'd do if Deafin appears. I'd kill him. Alright? If you're wondering,
And
that's
you
what
just
I...
jinx yourself. I
Alright.
want to show you. I want to send you the clip that I just hit, and I just sent it in the community chat. You got to see that. That was crazy.
Well, as always, I will view
I'm
it.
gonna play one more.
Gonna play one more. Alright. I don't know if I'm gonna play one more. See if it bends out. I think I might call it for a little bit. Go play Rocket League with my brother, and then maybe continue it later on.
I'll just see you tomorrow then, I guess. Like, time.
Yeah. GG's. Nice playing with you guys, but we made it to the Spitfire. I think that's as far as I'm gonna get tonight. So I don't know. I might play again in a couple hours. We'll see. Anyway, for now, I'm gonna say GG's and goodbye.